Hi there guys, this is Farmer Bob. Welcome back to my channel. Great to be back guys. Busy working hard on and relentlessly on our Garib map for South Africa, and it's coming on very nicely. I'm busy upgrading the roads a bit. The map looks a bit crazy because I've just made all the trees invisible. I find it much easier to work on the map when the trees are invisible, you know, and you can see things clearer and easier, and yeah, it works so much better. But anyways, guys, today we're going to look at ground textures, how to get ground textures from another map into your own map. Yeah, I need some more ground textures. The Alpine map or this map that I used as a base, it's a what do you call it, an export of the Alpine map, and there's just not enough nice ground textures to my liking. So I want to just get some nice ones in, you know. So I'm going to just show you how to do it. It is a very simple process. I say simple, but it's a careful and simple process, and so on. So yes, stuck with me. Go right to the end and follow the steps precisely, and you will have nice new ground textures in your map. Well guys, if this is your first time, please do hit that subscribe right now, the like button if you like my content. Be honest. It's always good to be honest, you know, but I do wish you would do subscribe, and yeah, just join the channel and stick with us. We do some nice things here. Anyways guys, grab something nice to drink, sit back and relax. Let's get stuck in. So what I do, I'm looking at this ground textures. It's boring and it doesn't look nice, you know. So I want to upgrade the whole map's roads, the dust roads. It's got tar roads here. I'm happy with the tar roads, you know, no problem. But I want to do something to the dust roads. I'm not happy with the dust roads and the textures that's available on the map. So what you can do is go to any other map. I'm using the US map. What is the US map? It's the in-game US map, because there's some amazing ground textures in there, or some nice ones that I like. And then what you do is go through the texture layers and find the one you like. I'm going to do gravel dirt because I've already done gravel dust, put that into my map, and I'm happy with that. And gravel dirt is the next one. So find any one of the multi-layer textures, or it doesn't really matter because most of these multi-layers are already here in the 4 layers. So so grab any one of those that you like, test it in the map. Just don't save the map because that's your base map. So I've opened here the Steam. I've got a Steam version that's Common Farming Simulator 22 Data Maps, Map US, Map i3D. So I've opened the map, the US map. Elm Creek is the name, and I want to get in this. The gravel dirt I've already got, but I want to. Now I've got the gravel dust, but I want to get the gravel dirt. This one I've already imported. It's also a nice texture for ground. I'm just painting it so I can have a look at it. So find the one you like. That's the key. So I'm going to go for gravel dirt now and import that. And then in the same process I can show you how to do it. Great. So make a note of the name, exactly gravel dirt. Whatever the one is you like, make a note of that, and then we are done in the map. So we can close it. Don't save it because it's your in-game map. You'll be very sad if you save it, because otherwise you're going to have to reinstall or have Steam read that or do all your game files. Alright, so now we are actually finished in my editor, so we can close that too. Not going to save, just going to close it because I just had that open for the start of the episode or the video. Great guys, so what you do, first things first, go into the map US, whatever map your texture is that you want. Find the i3D of it, right click on, open with Notepad++. It's my text editor. If you don't have Notepad++, download it off the internet. It's a free editor, so you can just download it for free and make use of it without any problems. Alright, so here we are. You can see I've already been in the editor with it. Alright, so just make sure that is map US. Yes, By the way, let me just close all these ones because I'm finished with them. I've been working like crazy on the Garib map. Good. All right. So start on top, and then you're going to go Control F to search, and then you're going to type that name of yours. Gravel Dirt is the one I want. All right. So then you're going to go. Just make sure you right on top of the file. Make sure your backwards direction is off, and then you go Next. Find Next, and then it will go to your first file of Gravel Dirt. Now what I normally do is I just run through them all just to I go find Next. So there's some weight files, and then there's the normals and diffusers. There's 4 sets of them. You'll see Gravel Dirt up to Gravel Dirt 4. So there's 4 sets of the normal and diffusers. So there we go. And then there's some layers. There's 4 layers as well for Gravel Dirt if you look at it here. So just going to go through them. And then the last one is the combined layer. So all of that we need to transfer into our i3D. So this is the map US. So I'm going to go from the map US into my i3D, which is on this side. I must just make sure that this is my i3D. Let me just close that and reopen it. This is Garib. That's mine. My i3D. Right click open with Pad++. Always be safe. And a very big tip, guys, stop right now before you do anything. Make a backup of your map, the whole map. Take your directory, copy it somewhere safe. Take this directory where your map is, copy it out, make a duplicate of it, make 2 if you want, but be sure you have a backup before you work on the i3D, because if you make a mistake here and you overwrite it and it get messed up, you cannot repair it. It is crazy difficult. So I'm warning you, or I'm giving you a heads up, guys. Just make a backup. You'll thank me later for sure. All right, so Gravel Dirt. All right, so this is our map. I don't have Gravel Dirt in it. It says you can't find it. All right, so back into the US, and let's go next. There's 4 of them that's combining. All right. So here we are, the very first top. Let's go start in there and find Gravel Dirt. All right, so there's 4 weight files. So we're going to copy all 4 weight files, 4 of them. Control C, go into our i3D, go to the very top of files, because we're in the file ID space at the moment. So you have to paste these in exactly at the same spot. Control V, in the same section, because we're in files, and this side we're also in files, file ID side. All right, so just make sure you put them there right on top. Doesn't matter where you put it, as long as it's in the file directory, so under there. And then what you're going to do, you're going to add 2 zeros here to the file ID. To each one of them you're going to just add 2 zeros, just to give it a unique number, because all the file IDs, if you go down the list of file IDs, you need to have one that's unique. So if you add 2 zeros there, you'll definitely have more a new ID that's not in the file ID. So that's just to start with. The 2 zeros, you add it there, and then the next thing is back to the US map. Click on the last one that we copied, because we don't want to search that one again. Gravel Dirt, go next, and then there's the 4 sets of normals and diffusers. So let's copy them. There's 8 files to copy for Gravel Dirt. There you go. It is Gravel Dirt 1, 2, 3, and 4. Control C to copy back to our map i3D, and that is also in the file set. So I'm just going to leave a space there for now, like so. And then in here we add 2 zeros to each one again, just to give it unique IDs for now. The editor is going to change those IDs and rearrange all of it again, but just these things need to communicate with each other. I'll show you now how that operates. Back into the i3D of the map, of the original map, and then go find next. Then we have Gravel Dirt, the 4 layers. There's layers. Control C, copy that. Let's make sure I've got all 4. Yes. Right, and now what you do is you click here underneath where you've pasted last, and now you're going to Control F and type in layer. Layers like that. Okay, and find next, and you'll see it will drop you down to layers, and then here on top under the layer attributes you're going to make a new line, press home, Control V, paste your 4 layers in there. Now the trick is now, guys, there's 3 things in each of these layers that you need to change. Remember, we put the zeros on top. It's the detail map ID, the normal map ID, and the weight map ID. So that's the 2 things that we've got on top is the normal and the detail map ID, and also the weight map. So all you're gonna do is add zeros to all of them. The 2 zeros that you put on top, sorry, just be sure that you put it at the right spot. So 104, also 2 zeros, 107, 2 zeros, and 110, 2 zeros. And then here, 102. So these numbers now matches up to the ones on top. That's what's important. You don't want them to have different numbers, because then the i3D will give errors in the editor when you open it up. So if you've got those 3 set up, we'll verify it just now. Back into the i3D this site. Again, click at the bottom where you've last searched. And on my search, I can go back to gravel dirt and find next. And then the last one we want is combined layer. And there's nothing to change on that. You just select it, copy, and then just go here. At the bottom of layers, you'll find combined layers. And just make a new line for you, or put it at the bottom. What I do is someone just chuck it in here by the G's. It doesn't really matter, because your editor is going to rearrange it anyway the way he likes it and does it. So there you go. So there is gravel dirt, it's in. Now I just want to show you here on top by the layers. Gravel dirt map ID is 10100. Okay, so let's go on top. Gravel dirt 10100, there it is. So that's our diffuse, and the 1200 is the normal. So if you go down to the layers again, 102 is the normal. You'll see there the normal map is 10200. So that is, and then obviously the weight file for gravel dirt 01 will be weight map, it's 10,000. Yeah, 10,000. So if you go back to the weight file, it should be the same weight file as 10,000. So all these numbers just need to be exactly the same, and then you should be safe. Right, guys, so what the next step that we want to do is now we need to copy 4 new weight files into our weight file directory in your map folder. So go to your map folder, into I'm just going to minimize this for now. So find your folder that has got all your weight files in. It looks like these. I'm sure you're familiar with them. And find any 4 that is got nothing in it. For instance, if I look at concrete on mine, let me have a look now. I think there's concrete. I can see there's a little speck, so don't use that one. So just find any set that one has got. Gravel, oh, that's the ones that you haven't used yet. So if you Riverstone Bank, let's have a look at Riverstone Bank. Riverstone Bank looks yeah, Riverstone Bank looks clean. And plate, I know plate, I normally don't use plate. That's a horrible texture, don't really like that. Yes, so what you do then is take all 4 of them, 3 and 4, don't move them out, just click, drag, and hold the plus of the control key on your keyboard, so it says copy to desktop, and then you drop them on your desktop and rename them to your new weight from this file. So you copy your 4 weight files, just copy the names, gravel dirt 1, 2, 3 and 4. You rename them here, gravel dirt 1, gravel dirt 2, gravel dirt 3, gravel dirt 4, and then what you do is just grab them, and I'm going to copy them back to my the same drill, just copy them back, and there they are. Now we've got 4 weight files in there, and they correspond with these names, but the directory is wrong. So what we're going to do now is you just go in here, obviously, to your map, and here on top, just click there, and it will give you your full directory. So from your file name of your map, minus Gharib, whatever your map name is, find that, and then copy after that. Sorry, it is from the i3D directory, so you have to look at where your i3D is at. In mine, let me just go back one row up. There's my i3D. So wherever your i3D is, find the file that has got the weights in. Minus data. So it's just one directory up. So it's data from the i3D. I hope it makes sense. So what you're going to do then is your directory needs to change. You take the dollar out and move away everything so that the directory is what yours is on that directory. So mine will be data, and then gravel dirt will be in data folder. So all I need to do now is take this data, copy that, Control C, and then I'll just overwrite all of these up to there. Control V. Same with this one. And just make them all the same. And Bob's your uncle. There you go. So it's data gravel dirt. The 4 weights is done. And then the next was our 4 terrain textures. All right. So now you're going to go to this directory in the map US, because you need to copy all this texture files of terrain textures out of them. So there's 4 sets of gravel dirts. Whatever you have to find in this directory here, because it already points you to that directory. Remember, we're working in our map. We've just copied that directories over, but we need to rename them now so they go to the right spot. And then we also want to make a directory called textures, and then in that directory a terrain, so that you can put your normals and diffusers in there, the textures. So now we're going to go map US. It's data. There it is. It's data maps map US. Data. Sorry, data maps map US. Textures, and then terrain. Alright, so there it is. Now you find that 8 files. It's gravel dirt, all the gravel dirts. Just find the gravel dirts. I'm just going to press G, and it will take me to the grass. And I'll just have to go down. Grass, gravel 01. You have to find the exact one. Gravel dirt 01. There it is. Gravel dirt 01 diffuser normal. That's the first, and then gravel dust up to there. So all that, it's 2, 4, 6, 8 files. Copy them, Control C, don't move them. Go back into your file, into your map. So again, from the i3D, create a folder called textures, create a folder called terrain, and then just drop them in here. Like you can see, I've already done gravel dust. Now I've got gravel dirt. Alright, so now you need to take again from your i3D's site and just copy that, Control C. So my i3D is in map Alpine. So if I go now to let me just make sure this is my map, Games Farming Simulator 2 Gharib. Yes, be very careful, guys, you don't want to do the wrong thing. So it's Gharib maps map Alpine. There's my i3D, so it will be textures, terrain, and then whatever the file name is. Alright, so back to our i3D Gharib. Make sure you edit the right thing, and you go in here. I've already got the textures, terrain. Nice, so I can just delete textures, terrain. So you just delete the dollar data up to there, and that's the only modifications you need to do to these few files. And once you've done all 8 of them, That's why it's nice to keep the directory structure, you know. So if you want to add more, you can always just chuck a few more in there, and it makes life a bit easier. Right, so there you have it. Textures, terrain, textures, terrain, textures, terrain. I've now deleted the wrong thing there. Just copy that in there. Just always verify, guys, because if you have one thing wrong, then you're going to sit with problems and your i3D will not work nicely. Alright, so once you're happy with that, you save it, like so. Just verify, verify, verify. Everything looks alright. So we've done the 4 top ones and the bottom ones. And now we can finally open our map again, just to verify. Right, guys, if you've done everything right, you will end up with a map with some nice new ground textures. I've added 2 now, gravel dirt and gravel dust. This thing's a little bit crazy big. Alright, and I must say it looks way better than this old ground that I have in here, and I'm gonna definitely be painting this over. That's gravel dirt and gravel dust. Just fiddling around, and then that is it, guys. If you come in close now, look at that. It's beautiful textures, much better than this boring one look texture. Just before you save, well, not before you save, you've probably saved already by then. Just go and verify that all your ground textures and stuff is still the same. Go everywhere on your map. And if not, then you can load your backup and start over and do everything again until you get it right. And then once you've done all of that, I think maybe I should just paint in a little bit more here so I can easily see it on the weight file. I just want to have a look. I'm just going to chuck a few things in here. I can always come back and fix it up, doesn't matter. So we are working with gravel dirt. Right, save the map, and then if you've done everything is working cool, you should have, okay, it says ready, you should have on your weight files the new textures showing. So we've worked a bit on gravel dirt. Where's gravel dirt? Gravel dirt 01. Let's have a look. There it is. Tiny, but it's there. It's coming up. Alright, so it is operating. That is all you want to see. And I don't think I've done anything on gravel dust yet. I did do a bit there, just to play around with. So it is working perfect. If you see it's coming up on your weight files, you know your conversions and things has been working great. Good. Great stuff, man. And that's the way you do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that. Remember to like and subscribe. A big thank you to my supporters. If you are interested in supporting me, just look at the comment, the description of the video. There's always, my website is there, my Patreon support, my PayPal, everything is in there. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.